Let's get right into it. Number 7. Smell that? It's your memory on overdrive. Let's talk about smells. Not the pleasant ones like fresh-baked cookies or the ocean breeze, but those strange, random scents that pop up out of nowhere. The ones that hit you with the force of a toddler demanding snacks. Ever get a whiff of something that suddenly takes you back to that awkward middle school dance where you spilled punch all over your crush? Yeah, your brain is a sneaky time traveler. When your brain processes a scent, it doesn't just say, "Oh, that smells like coffee," and move on. Oh no, it drags up your entire emotional history with that smell. A whiff of lavender? You're suddenly 5 years old again, sitting in your grandmother's living room. Smells are so connected to memory that scientists say they're the fastest route to unlocking your emotional archives. Your nose is like an old-timey file clerk, pulling out ancient, dusty files of nostalgia with the flair of a memory wizard. So, next time you smell something weird like burnt toast or someone's weird perfume, just know, your brain is rifling through the archives of your life without you even asking. Number 6. Your common sense is actually a lie. You know that little voice in your head that always says, "Of course I should know this." Turns out, it's a liar. The concept of common sense is far from being, well, common. In fact, it's kind of a joke. Ever hear someone say, "Just use your common sense," and then realize they're talking about something that doesn't make any sense at all? That's because common sense is actually just a collection of assumptions your brain makes based on your own experience, which, spoiler alert, is not universal. What seems obvious to you might be totally alien to someone else. Case in point, Americans think the metric system is a cruel joke, while the rest of the world stares in disbelief at feet and inches like they're straight out of a dystopian novel. Common sense is your brain's shortcut for dealing with life's complicated mess, but it doesn't actually guarantee you're making the smartest decisions. Sometimes, your common sense is just pulling things out of thin air, and that's the stuff it thinks is normal. Number 5. Your mind can lie about time. Remember that blink and you'll miss it moment in life? Like when you look at the clock and think, "Wow, it's already 11, but in reality, you just zoned out for 45 minutes? Yeah, that's your brain pulling a fast one on you. Time isn't a straightforward, scientific concept to your mind. It's more like a funhouse mirror. Studies show that your brain plays with your perception of time based on what it's processing. When you're doing something exciting or engaging, time flies. You could be lost in a Netflix binge for hours and not even realize it. But when you're bored out of your mind, hello, long meetings, time slows down like molasses in January. It's not magic. It's just your brain's way of telling you, "Look, I can make time do whatever I want." So next time you feel like you've spent an eternity doing something mind-numbing, don't blame the clock, blame the sneaky time trickster in your head. Number 4. The power of groupthink. Picture this. You're in a group, and everyone's nodding along, agreeing on something that sounds, well, a little off. But hey, everyone's doing it, so it must be fine, right? Enter the phenomenon of groupthink, where the collective wisdom of the crowd is so powerful that it forces individuals to ignore their own judgment. It's like when everyone at a party pretends to like the music, but deep down, you're all secretly wishing the DJ would play something better. Groupthink is your brain's way of avoiding conflict or rocking the boat. And it's not just for parties, it can lead to huge decisions, like people following bad trends or making questionable business choices because everyone else is doing it. Your brain doesn't want to be the odd one out, so it goes with the flow, even if that flow leads straight into disaster. In short, your brain is like that one person who insists, "Oh yeah, I totally love this," because it's easier than admitting they just hate the vibe. Number 3. The fear of missing out syndrome, FOMO. If you've ever felt your heart race when you see everyone else out having fun and you're at home watching cat videos, you're no stranger to FOMO. This is a sneaky psychological trap that your brain falls into when it starts convincing you that everyone is living a better life than you. It's like your mind takes a tiny peek at social media, sees everyone's perfect brunch, flawless outfits, and exciting vacations, and then suddenly, your brain starts throwing a fit. Why aren't I doing that? Am I missing out on something? But here's the kicker. Most of what you're seeing is not reality. The whole concept of missing out is fueled by comparison, and your brain is really bad at comparing. It forgets that everyone's highlight reel isn't the full movie. FOMO is a classic example of your mind making you feel like you're falling behind, even though there's no real race. So, yeah, your brain's basically tricking you into thinking life's passing you by when in reality, you're just sitting at home, possibly enjoying the peace and quiet. Number 2. The halo effect. Why you think attractive people are smarter. Ah, the good old halo effect. You know how that super attractive person at work can do no wrong in your eyes? Suddenly, their ideas seem genius, their jokes are hilarious, and their fashion choices? Chef's kiss. Well, guess what? Your brain has created an entire psychological bias that makes you assume someone's physical appearance is directly tied to their other qualities. That's right, your brain is in the business of judgment, whether you like it or not. The halo effect means that when you find someone physically appealing, your brain automatically links them to being smarter, kinder, or more talented just because they've got good genes. It's not based on logic, but rather on your brain being tricked by shiny, surface-level details. So yeah, if you've ever caught yourself thinking someone's brilliant just because they have a great smile, now you know why. It's all part of the bias game your brain loves to play. Number 1. Your brain is basically an attention hog. Ever feel like your brain is just always in the spotlight, demanding your attention, even when you wish it would chill for a second? That's because, well, it literally does. Your brain is constantly seeking your attention and doing everything in its power to keep it focused on anything but the important stuff. That buzzing phone? Your brain can't help but drag your focus toward it. The random thoughts about what you'll have for dinner at 9 a.m.? Yep, that's your brain's way of making sure it stays in the front and center of your mind's stage. Your brain is basically the lead actor in the show of your life, and it's constantly improvising, ensuring that you never miss a moment of its performance. It's like your brain is the overzealous star of a reality show that won't let you enjoy a quiet moment without causing some drama. At the end of the day, it's not really interested in making you focus on the important stuff, it just wants to make sure you're always paying attention to it, even if that means distracting you from your real goals. Nice try, brain. You're not fooling anyone. That's all for today. I'll be making similar videos in the future. Subscribe to see them.